Hello and welcome back to Revision Hub. Last video, as I mentioned, I wasn't able to complete all of it because we looked at the 10 marker question, we looked at the 10 marker question, a 6 marker question, and two 2 marker questions, and how to answer each of these questions. As I mentioned, I'll be continuing to do the other questions in my next video, so here I am with my next video. Okay, so education questions again. This is a AS question from 2016 paper 1, question 5. Pause and have a read of the item and what the statement is asking you to do. Pause. Okay, so let's begin. I hope you've read it thoroughly. So the step 1 is read the item and the question and extract key points that will help you. I want you to do this yourself. It's good to put yourself into good practice when you're doing this. So why don't you pause and do it? Okay, so hopefully you have paused, and step 2 is to create a table. Let me go back to where you guys paused, and I'll ask you to read the item and extract key points from the item that will help you. So what I've come up with from the item is that some sociologists believe that there are factors outside the educational system, parental attitudes, variation in family and community. However, there may be factors within school linking to the item. So the question will be, some sociologists may agree with item A, arguing that factors outside school cause ethnic differences in educational achievement by what? Some people might have different things that they've extracted, and that's totally fine because every answer is meant to be unique. So, what would be the argument against? Pause and have a think. I hope you have paused, had thought about it. So, the argument against, if you guys did right, you were right. It is simply that we are looking at internal factors, which is going to be the criticism of the external factors that the question is asking. Okay, so first we make a table. Make a table, quickly note down what you want, key sociologists, and key points. I looked at racism, looked at Martin, Rex, Noon, and always remember to link it to the item and drag key points and quotations. Sometimes it's not easy to quote long sentences, so it's good if you can just synthesize it appropriately, just so it somewhat looks like what is said in the item. Family structures I looked at, and I made it as though I made my plan as though it's like a flowchart. So one thing, next thing, next thing, next thing. When I look at this, when I actually do the question, it makes it much easier. Other factors we labeling, institutional racism, what Mack and Gehel argues. So you can pause, have a read of it yourself, and think of how it's answering the question. So I have different points. If you've tried to make the table yourself, very good, and have a look at what you think I should add more into this question. But I don't think you need more than 3. You don't need 3 points because it's 2 perks for and 2 perks against for an AS paper, 20 marker, question 5. Okay, so then again, this is the next question that we have, which is question 6. When you have an item, you have to apply it to a research method. Okay, so step 1, it says working class and educational achievement. So jot down the effect. It's meant to be with the E, sorry about that. Material deprivation, as you want to investigate on these factors in particular within your research method. So let's go back to the education topic. What factors affect working class educational achievement? Jot them down. Okay, you guys must have jotted down something. So I got down material deprivation, cultural capital, which parents have, cultural deprivation, setting and streaming, and differentiation via polarization. So these things you need to know. These are things what you want to find out when conducting your research method. This question is easy. Sometimes people just overthink it, but if you go through this structure, then you will get it right. For example, if it's not working class education achievement, if it's ethnic, then you just jot down all the things ethnicity, as we looked in the previous slides. So it could be labeling, racism, family structures, institutional racism, and then you apply it to the research method. Okay, so let me have a look at how to do that. Again, make sure you've underlined it carefully and do the grid. The grid has to include practical positives, ethical positives, theoretical positives via practical negatives, ethical negatives, theoretical negatives. And I want to say do a practical positive, then practical negative paragraph, then ethical positive paragraph, then ethical negative paragraph, in the same way you do it for theoretical positive and theoretical negative. A key thing that I want to say is some students of mine in the exam wrote WC or MC. They were lazy. They didn't want to write middle class or working class. So the problem here was that they lost marks. So it's very, very important for you to write in for working class and middle class. You'd rather write in for and waste a few seconds rather than doing these abbreviations, which sometimes the examiners do not consider as a valid. Okay, so this is my plan for practical positives. Practical positives, I argue that the school is a natural setting, so this means that questionnaires can be easily done during form time. And it's due to it being doing in form time, the students are openly able to discuss about sets and streams because that's what they normally discuss in during form time typically, as the research might have been a student, so they could have linked that in. A practical negative could be when we look at parents cultural capital and we want to find out it and we give it questionnaires to the parents. Heman argues, very important to bring in some sociologists, that parents do not have the time or knowledge. As a result, the response rate will be very low, as Hillett argues. And you can link to that as a result of the response rate being low, more time will be needed, which increases within the cost. As a result, it ends up within a practical negative. And then you can link this to the item, that linking this theory to the item, we can clearly see Make sure you quote the item like I've quoted it here. You do one for ethical and theoretical. Ethical will be confidentiality, so it's not made public. Alkinson, so gatekeeping theory will not be done. So they'll get you to the school will give you the right sample, what you are looking for. So everything is kept confidential, so it won't affect any of the school's reputation, league tables, or reviews. So that's ethical positive. Ethical negative, if you're giving it to a student, a questionnaire, the student might do it in the lesson or the student might do it in lunchtime. Their peers may peer pressure them, label them negatively, which has an effect on their education. Same, the teachers might do the same as well, and that may cause them to form an anti-school subculture, and you can link this to the theory of episteme too. Then the theoretical positives would be it's reliable, repeated again, it's representative, so you can generalize the whole population. It's a positivist approach, and you can use sociologists Maggie Q to argue that's easy to quantify. Have you got some of the theoretical positives? Take note of it and you can comment in the comment section so I can add it on too. Theoretical negative would be if you're looking at material deprivation and you ask if they're on free school meals. Flashback argues that many students may not say they're on free school meals because they are afraid of being bullied, okay? So you link this to the item in the quote section, which is underlined on the left, and you can say that they're not going to talk about it. As a result, we don't get valid results. As a result, then attitudes, behavior, reasoning why cannot be met. So you have to do these things. I've pretty much gone through the plan. If you just convert the bullet points into sentences using the sentence starters, then I believe that you will be amazing and you will get the full 20 mark. Okay, so this is it for me from now. I'm going to next video, I'm going to look at AS family and households. Till then, keep loving Canva because I downloaded the templates and made everything from Canva and downloaded it into a Google Slide doc. And don't forget to like my channel. I'm not getting very few likes, but thank you for those people who are liking my video. Please subscribe, please subscribe, please subscribe. They've not got many subscribers. I think only I've got 2, and this is when I've uploaded the video. So please, please, please subscribe to my video. Please comment, and if I've asked you some questions, it'll be nice if I can have some answers. If you have any answers that you would like me to go through or any questions you would like me to go through, I'll be more than willing to actually do that. And please press the bell icon to never miss my video. Thank you so much and stay tuned for my next video.